What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys. Alright, join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
So since this was so popular before, I'm gonna do it again. Here are 5 things that sent me in a coma when I first got to China. I know everybody says this, but the toilets almost sent me into a coma. I did my due diligence, I did my research, and for my research, it showed that the toilets are in the floor. Like so, like that. That I was prepared for. When I was doing my due diligence research, everybody brought up the toilet. But what they didn't bring up was the fact that these toilets, some of them, do not flush like westernized toilets. It does not flush like westernized toilets. Typically in the bathroom, you'll see a bucket and a spigot. First saw this, I didn't understand. You're supposed to fill the bucket up after you're done doing your P's and Q's. Pour the water down the drain. Only do you need to brace yourself for the toilets being in the ground, and also work on your vibranium knees before you go to China. But you also got to keep in mind that there's going to be some extra manual labor of you filling up that bucket. Number 2, in 3 different apartments while I was in China. And in these 3 different apartments, none of them had a stove, not a top of the stove, nothing. You had to buy hot plates in order to cook. When I went to like more well-off people's houses, they would just have the stove top, but not an actual oven.
So no bake chicken.
Because the region I was in,
no roast.
I never asked for an explanation, so if you know, let me know. Number 3, before I moved to China, I was on my Rosetta Stone every week. And tell me nothing. So excited and ready to use it when I got to China. I did use it, but they really didn't talk in Mandarin. They spoke in Chaoshanhua, and most of the time I couldn't even join in the conversation. You more than likely won't be able to find anything on the internet to help you even learn this language before you get there. Mandarin is a tonal language, so Mandarin itself has 4 tones, okay? Chaoshanhua, which is the local dialect of Shantou, or I guess that region, is, I think it was like 8 or 9 tones. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. As if learning a second language was not complicated. You also gotta learn the dialect. You living there, I think you feel more at home if you do learn the dialect. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, there is always barbecue outside the club. Now y'all see that picture of that plate? It might not look appetizing to you, especially if you've never had traditional Chinese food, but let me tell you something. Food was always hot, it was always bussin', I never got sick. If you tipsy, that was like, people pull up with their barbecue pits outside the club. You can go in and get the food before, after, during, while you're at the club. You pick out what you want. They barbecue it right there, and they have like little tiny tables with little tiny chairs, and they bring the food to you. That food has never let me down, y'all. Even buy beer if you want to. I need America ketchup. Number 5. Right, number 5 is traffic laws. I tell y'all, I was scared for my life the first time I had to cross the street during rush hour in Shantou. I don't know how they do it every day. Chinese people do have a saying that the further you are away from Beijing, the less the rules apply. And I did see a noticeable difference between traffic in Shantou, traffic rules in Shantou being followed versus traffic rules in like Hangzhou, Shanghai, even Guangzhou. Completely different. I remember somebody told me they got a ticket for jaywalking in Shanghai. I'm like, y'all got a ticket for jaywalking? Never happened in Shantou unless something has changed drastically since I've been there. If you're part of one of those cities that has chaotic traffic, just stay on your P's and Q's. Cars not stopping, the people not stopping, they gonna keep going.
Things that shock me as an American living in
Let's talk
Japan.
about that.
I don't know. I feel like it's all expected.
We gotta get ready for the toilets.
Yeah, I'm not ready for the toilet.
This bringing me back to the outhouses at our grandparents' house.
Yeah, and then you got to do all the.
Yeah, that's different.
I mean, no stove tops.
Yeah, now that's different. They don't bake anything. Probably grill. A lot of grilling. That's what it sounds like. Oh.
And then the language, she did make it sound like it's real challenging.
I don't know, y'all. That's a little different.
You will never have to tip. Almost never.
Okay,
The only time I tipped in 7 months of living in Japan was at Outback Steakhouse because it was required. They are super, super serious about saying goodbye. One time I was at a ramen restaurant and this waitress ran outside after a customer. I thought the customer was in trouble, but she ran outside so she could bow and say goodbye. In Japan, people will say bye and they will just keep waiting and won't stop until you're out of sight. When I got my hair cut, the person actually came out and pressed the elevator button for me. Also, Japanese people are obsessed with dogs. Dogs will almost always be pushed around in a baby carriage, sometimes with a license plate with their name on it hanging in front, and they are always groomed impeccably. Sometimes they have hearts and stars shaped into their butt and are dyed very bright colors like pink or blue. When walking their dogs, they will carry around a water bottle and spray the ground with water after their dog pees to clean it.
And you have to take your shoes off before entering a lot of places, like people's houses, or apartments, or gyms, or sometimes restaurants, and the bathhouse.
I'm gonna get you your own individualized pet for all the
So here's how much it costs to live in
No,
Bali.
pause.
About the
We have a dog, okay?
and we gonna get C to get her own little
Why?
personalized
I
spray
agree.
bottles.
Yes, after
for
the
the
dog pee, so the smell goes away.
And
Yes.
outside.
Yes. When people pee in front of our yard with their dog, not the people don't pee.
Spraying by my mailbox, I'm gonna look like what's going on?
Because they dogs done peed and it smell like pee. Okay? Clean your dog's urine.
All right, just make sure
Thank
you
you.
pick your spray bottle color, okay?
I will.
Get you a spray bottle.
And just for reference, $100 is equal to 1.5 million Indonesian rupiah, so your money goes a long way. First up, we have rent, and for the past few months, I've spent about $500 a month, and that includes everything from utilities, housekeeping, maid service, all that shit, so you have nothing else to worry about. Next up, we have food. And while I am on a very strict diet, I still eat out for every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and still some way I've only managed to spend $450 this month, and I eat out a lot. Next up, we have transportation, and recently I did purchase my own bike, but when I was renting one, it would cost me about $90 a month, and then I would spend maybe an extra, I'd say $40 to $50 a month whenever I needed to go long distances, and I just decided to hire a driver. Next up, we have what I like to call my fun shit category, and this is activities like kayaking, going on yachts and shit like that, going to pottery classes, riding ATVs, beach clubs, all that shit. And I'll spend about $200 because stuff in Bali is pretty cheap and there's a lot of free shit to do. And finally, we have my miscellaneous expenses like my training at the gym, going to get dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, any work that I have to do like recording and shit like that. Visa runs, flights and all that good shit. And for this, I'd say I spend on average about $300 every single month. So over the past few months, I've averaged spending about $1,600 every single month living in Bali. So if you're planning on coming here, this is pretty much what you
said 1,600? That, my people, is a representation of what it looks like when you know what you just want to do.
Right.
I feel like the sceneries and all is beautiful. We like to see that type of luxury. But it's so much better when you have a schedule and you're organized with it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we made a mention about that earlier. Here in America, it's like a lot of people are just overly busy or overly worked. Are they working to work? To live. To live, yeah. 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? At the same time.
That's the norm.
Yeah.
1 year living in Asia, that's what I learned. Don't know compare to America. I mean, they got they differences for sure. They got they one-ups on us for sure. Every place got that thing about them, but America got that combo that ain't never been created before in the world, bro. Don't nothing compare. 2, I don't like the way I left. I actually gave everybody in my life a 1 week notice that I was moving to Thailand, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But it ain't hit until after I left. I'm fortunate enough to have all my grannies alive. I want to hug them again. 3, food. Look, no flex, food in Asia is cheaper. It is. And in some cases, matter of fact, in all cases, when it comes to the fruit is killing America, obviously, because this is a tropical land. But when it comes to banger for banger, food, when it comes to a home-cooked meal, when it comes to restaurant food, bro, America is clapping them, especially if we talking about Western food. 4, hygiene. Then we're gonna piss people off. I'm just gonna say, man, our hygiene different. 5, culture. Look, America the most hated on country in the world. Actually, we second place to China. Don't nobody like Chinese people. In Asia, they the big homies. But when it comes down to that culture, we literally birthed the trends of the next 5 years for these other countries, like dead ass. For the way we dance, the lingo they pick up, the foods they incorporate, how the women style their hair. You can get the Kylie beat down anywhere here in Asia, and we all know where that originated from, right? I'm not saying the rest of the world wouldn't be like this. Quite honestly, the America, the corporation, ain't shit. But when it come down to the Americans, which are the people who get on TikTok every day and do this shit for free, that we been doing before TikTok, bro, you have no idea how much your reach influenced the world. I guess I just said all this to say I miss my people, and I'm coming back.
The other video the other day we watched, and he was like, his grandma want to cook for him and want to do all these things. I think it looked like him.
Could have been.
I don't know.
Yeah, because if you mentioned about food being a class, like we got the cook, I agree, we do have some fire food. That's like one thing that I know I would never turn away from.
Nope.
Wherever I'm at, I gotta have that. Gotta have that.
We was abroad cooking soul food. Okay?
Yeah.
Like trying different foods is good. But baby, you always gonna come back to what you know.
Facts. Facts.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.